Hi fashion lovers, this is Awazi here. Okay, today I'm going to be sharing a detailed tutorial on how I made this outfit I'm putting on. If this is what you're interested in, please stay to the end of this video. This is a simple but yet classic dress you can rock to church and other functional places. Thank you so much for your support. I see your subscriptions and I'm so happy. So let's get right into the cotton tutorial. Your shoulder measurements divide by 2. Mine is 16 inches, divide by 2 is 8 inches. So I placed my tape and I marked 8 inches, and then I went down by 8 inches as well for my armhole line. Then I went down by 1 inch to get my 1 inch to get my shoulder slope. Then I went in by half an inch to get my armhole curve. Then for the neckline of this dress, I made use of 7 inches depth and 3 inches wide, so 3 inches width. So that is what I used for the front body of this dress. That was the measurement I used, 7 by 3 inches. So on your bust or chest line, you just go in by your bust divide. So on the chest line, you go in by your bust divide by 4 plus 2, 3 or 4, depending on how loose you want the dress to be on you. But mine, I added 3 inches extra on the bust measurement, that is on the chest line. And then I still went down to my half length, that's my waist measurement. I still did the same thing, my waist divide by 4 plus 3 inches. I went down to the hem of the dress, which is serving as my hip, right? For this dress, I imputed my hip measurement there. Hip measurement divide by 4 plus 3 inches as well for ease. And so I went up by 2 inches at the hem line by the side to give it that curvy effect. I don't want it to be that straight, like not just straight like that. I want it curved, so I went in by 2 inches and I curved it to the center or middle of this fabric. And then all we are left with is just to cut, place it on our back piece and also cut. Then the neckline for the back is still optional depending on you, but mine, I made use of a round neckline for the back of this dress. So you can decide to make yours to be neckline of your choice, round, any neckline of your choice. Basically that is what you will use. But if you want it to be like mine, my back was a round neckline while the front was a V neckline. And so you just cut, place the front on the back and you cut together. No need of any zip allowance because this in itself is a loose dress, so there's no need of a zipper. But if you feel like you want to add a zip to yours, you can as well do that. But there was no provision for a zip allowance or zip anything in this one I made. So because it's already free, so it doesn't require any zipper and all. So to get the strap that you will use to gather for the down piece, you will simply measure the hemline of your dress. Measure the hemline of your dress, multiply it by 3. So, and you will get the total length of the strap you are supposed to cut to use for your gathers for the dress. And if you follow that, you get a very full gathers for the down parts of your dress, though it's still optional. If you don't want it too full, maybe you can use 2.5. Thank you so much for your continual support. I really appreciate. And please leave a comment for me where you think I need to like adjust, make amendments. I'm just starting, so I know there are errors, but please just manage the videos like that as it comes. We'll get better along the line, I believe so. So thank you so much for always stopping by. I really appreciate. See you on the sewing tutorial.